And I have to tell a story, and I never tell this story. I actually never tell the story. It's not even in my book because it's too hard to tell.
We'll keep it between us.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. I was living in Portland, Oregon at the time. My fault. Yeah, I'll never forget this. And I have two sons. My oldest son has ataxic cerebral palsy. Very, he's totally functional. It's not debilitating. It's a mild form of it. And he was going to see his brother, my younger son, to get his ID from him because he had gone to my younger son had an apartment with a friend, and he was going to meet him downtown Portland, which was halfway from where they were, so he could give him his ID. I at the time was in New York lecturing, and so my son is downtown. He's got his brother's ID. He steps off the curb about maybe a foot, 12 inches from the crosswalk. He just steps off. Now, this is absolute truth. He steps off. A police car that was sitting on the corner flies around, boop, puts the little signal on. My son then steps back on the curb. He doesn't even know what he's done wrong. He steps off the curb because earlier police had drawn guns on him, earlier in the year for walking while black. Traumatized him, had to work him through that whole thing. So he's hyper vigilant because of that, but he steps back on the curb. And the police officer says, I'm going to have to cite you for improper use of a crosswalk. And he says, but I didn't cross. Another police car comes. Now remember the infraction. He stepped off the curb and he stepped back on. While he's talking to that police officer, my other son has now arrived. He sees what's going on with his brother. He attempts to cross the street, and the police officer there says, don't move, stop moving. He says, my brother, well, he hasn't done anything. Why are you doing this to my brother? Now the crowd has drawn. All the people, oh, look at the dangerous Black boys. What must they have done, right? My son is terrified. My older son calls me on the phone. I'm 3,000 miles away. And he starts saying, Mom, the police, he's trying to explain what's happening with his brother. I said, is there a policeman near you? He said, yes, he won't let me cross the street. I said, let me speak with the police officer, right? Just let me speak with the police officer. And he goes, you need to speak to my mom. The police officer said, I didn't say that, but, So I hear the police officer say, well, I don't have time to talk to your mom. I said, say these words to him. Tell him my name is Dr. Joy. I go through the whole thing. I'm a professor at Portland State University, Graduate School of Social Work. And suddenly I become a different one. So he gets on the phone and he says, well, he was making a big, we'll just give him a warning this time. He said, we'll just give him a warning, But he was, he was he was fussing, he did all these things. None of that was true. By this time, my son is handcuffed in the back seat of the car. Now, remember the infraction. He stepped on a step. In the middle of that happening, a white couple with a child in a cart,
baby carriage.
Baby carriage. They crossed the street right in the middle of the street. And my son goes, look at them. And he yells at them, please use the crosswalk. And they continue. We will, officer, and continue across the street. White couple with a baby and So he's feeling some kind of way. Yeah. So now the police officer allows my son to walk across the street to greet and meet his brother. They take my son out of the back seat of the car. They take the handcuffs off of him. He reaches in his pocket to grab the ID, and all the guns come out. And in that moment, of course, now his brother is watching all of this. So this is multiple traumas. Here's a question. You put him in there seconds ago. You patted him down before you put him in there. Where would a gun have come from? Or any weapon. But in that instant, he could have lost his life because he reached in his pocket to get the ID to give to his brother. So then I say to my son, my older son, I said, give the phone to Nadim, give it to your brother. And he tries to give it to him, and he won't. He said, he won't, Mom. He won't take it. I said, tell him he doesn't have to talk to me. I will talk to him. And he put the phone to his head. He wasn't saying anything because now all the white people are looking. It's a huge crowd, right? Everyone's looking at him. And I said, I want you to keep walking. And when you and your brother are 2 blocks away, I want you to let me know when you're 2 blocks away. Just keep walking, son. Keep walking right now. I'm right here with you. And when he got 2 blocks away, he burst into tears. Mm-hmm. He burst into tears. He said, Mom, they're going to kill me. It doesn't matter that you raised me right. It doesn't matter that I'm a Baha'i or faith. It doesn't matter, Mom. They're going to kill me. Surely they're going to kill me. I was 3,000 miles away. And I said, how dare you, son? How dare you say such a thing? I said, there were people that looked like you that had 100 years of enslavement behind them, and they were looking at nearly 200 years in front of them. How dare you, son, say now you can't do it. Now they're going to, I said, not now. Don't you ever forget on whose shoulders you are standing, son. And the tears dried. He said, oh man, Mom, I'm sorry. I cried for 2 hours after that. 2 hours I cried, 3,000 miles away, trying to save my son. And so for me, when I say that, a large segment of my generation bought the lie, but we put our children in harm's way when we did because they believed it too. And this that's happening and this that's coming, they have no clue as to how to deal with this, how to navigate it. Who's going to tell them? Who's going to explain to them why it's happening now? Because you see, if they knew their history, this would not be a surprise to them. But I do know for sure, if my ancestors endured people grabbing your wife out of the bed and maybe your 6-year-old to trade around that night with whoever was there, when they sold, beat, raped, tortured, and killed us for hundreds of years, are you telling me we can't do this? Mm-hmm. No, there's not a cell in my body that believes that.